If you have ever gone from perfectly fine to suddenly on fire, heart racing, skin flushed, clothes soaked, and wondered, what on earth just happened to my body? This episode is for you. Hot flushes and night sweats are one of the most talked about menopause symptoms, yet one of the least understood. They can feel random, dramatic, and completely out of control. But here's the truth you're going to love. These symptoms are not your body's malfunctioning, they are your nervous system responding to hormonal change in a very specific and predictable way. By the end of this episode, you'll understand exactly why your body is turning up the heat, what is happening in your brain when it does, and why awareness alone can start to bring relief. Welcome to the Menopause Map Minute. I'm Cynthia Penner, Menopause Health Coach and author of the Menopause Map book series. Today is a medical minute where we break down your hormones, your symptoms, and the science behind what you're feeling in a way that finally makes sense. Let's make this simple and empowering. The thermostat in your brain. Hot flushes begin in the brain, not the skin. Deep inside your brain sits a region called the hypothalamus. Think of it as your internal thermostat. Its job is to keep your core body temperature within a very narrow, safe range. When things drift even slightly outside that range, the hypothalamus takes action fast. Estrogen plays a stabilizing role here. It helps keep the thermostat flexible and calm. As estrogen declines during perimenopause and early postmenopause, the hypothalamus becomes more sensitive. The temperature range it tolerates narrows, and suddenly even a tiny change in internal temperature is interpreted as too hot. And here's the wild part. Your actual body temperature often has not changed much at all. The brain simply thinks it has. And once the brain decides you are overheating, it launches an aggressive cooling response. Blood vessels widen, heart races increases, sweat glands activate. Boom, hot flush. Crazy, right? But also kind of amazing when you think about how fast your body responds. Time for a science snapshot. The hypothalamus is a small but powerful control center in the brain that regulates body temperature, sleep, stress hormones, and reproductive hormones. It functions like a thermostat, maintaining your core temperature within a narrow comfort zone known as the thermoneutral zone. Both estrogen and progesterone influence how stable this thermostat remains. Estrogen helps widen the thermoneutral zone, while progesterone plays a critical calming role, supporting nervous system regulation through its effects on GABA, the brain's primary calming neurotransmitter. During perimenopause, progesterone declines years before estrogen, removing this calming influence early. As a result, the hypothalamus becomes more reactive and less tolerant of even small temperature changes. When this happens, the brain may misinterpret normal fluctuations as overheating and trigger a rapid cooling response, leading to vasodilation, sweating, and flushing. This is why hot flushes and night sweats can begin before estrogen levels are truly low. The system becomes reactive first, not deficient. These symptoms reflect an adaptive nervous system responding to hormonal shifts. So, why do night sweats hit harder? Night sweats are not a separate problem. They are hot flushes that occur during sleep, but sleep creates a perfect storm. At night, your core body temperature naturally drops as part of a healthy sleep architecture. At the same time, estrogen is lower. Cortisol rhythms can be disruptive, and blood sugar may dip. All of this makes the hypothalamus even more reactive. So when your temperature shifts slightly during sleep, your brain overcorrects. You wake up overheated, sweating, heart pounding, sometimes feeling anxious or disorientated. This is not anxiety creating the sweat. The sweat often comes first, and the nervous system reacts second. This is interesting because many women blame themselves here. They think stress or worry is causing the night sweats. In reality, the physiological event often triggers the emotional response, not the other way around. Your body is not betraying you in the dark. It is trying, a little clumsily, to keep you safe. Time for a science snapshot. Vasodilation is the widening of blood vessels. During a hot flush, blood vessels near the skin expand rapidly to release heat. This causes flushing, warmth, and sweating. It is an automatic nervous system response, not a conscious one. So, why do they feel so intense? Hot flushes are short, but they feel dramatic because multiple systems activate at once. The nervous system shifts into high alert. The heart pumps faster. Adrenaline can spike. Sweat appears suddenly. This combination can feel overwhelming, especially when it comes out of nowhere. Here's what I want you to hear clearly. Intensity does not equal danger. Your body is not in crisis. It is adapting to a new hormonal environment. And adaptation is rarely smooth. Our bodies are intelligent, responsive, and protective, even when the process feels messy. Over time, the brain learns a new hormonal baseline. For many women, hot flushes gradually become less frequent and less intense, not because the body gave up, because it recalibrated. So here are your supportive stepping stones. Here are a few gentle ways to support your body as it recalibrates. Stabilize blood sugar with regular protein-rich meals. Support your nervous system regulation through consistent sleep and daylight exposure. Reduce sudden temperature swings where possible, especially at night. And practice noticing rather than fearing hot flushes, which helps calm the stress response. And track your patterns so your symptoms feel predictable rather than random. If you're ready to move beyond white knuckling your way through these symptoms, explore the resources linked below. They are designed to help you understand your unique menopause map and choose supportive strategies that actually fit your life. Understanding the map helps, but using it is where relief begins. If this episode helped you feel seen and supported, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss a new Menopause Map Minute. Because understanding yourself inside and out is how you flourish through menopause.